Right, welcome on the channel podcast with our. The Black Stars of Ghana have touched down in Luanda, where they are billed to play against the Palancras Negras of Angola in the penultimate game of AFCON 2025 qualifiers in Luanda. The reverse fixture of this game ended in a 1-0 scoreline for the Palancras Negras of Angola. We all remember they came at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium where they won by a goal to nil in the last minutes of the game. And unfortunately, the Black Stars of Ghana are yet to win a game in the 2025 qualifiers. Losing 2 and drawing 2 has never been a good result that a lot of Ghanaians are just hoping and as they wish for. Unfortunately, after losing against Angola at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, the Black Stars played against Niger in Berkane in Morocco. At a point in time, the Black Stars were leading by a goal to nil, courtesy Ali Dusedu. They sat down for the Nigerians to have an equalizer around 84th minute of the game, of which Black Stars had only a point from the possible 3. As if that was all, the Black Stars came against Sudan at the Accra Sports Stadium, where we were all hoping for them to get the maximum result. But unfortunately, after maximum number of chances that came on board, the Black Stars failed to get that 3 points that a lot of Ghanaians were expecting for them to have. And unfortunately, after that, the Black Stars went all the way to Libya and lost by 2 goals to nil against Sudan. Sudan today make a trip to Niger, of which the Nigerians are going to host. The game will be coming on in Lomé in Togo. And what it means is, should Sudan get a point from the possible 3, what it means is the Sudanese team have grabbed the second spot in that group. And it will mean the Black Stars will not be making a trip to Morocco and be part of the 24-team contingent for AFCON 2025 in Morocco. Coach Otto Addo faces a dilemma because maximum players who are very, very key in the Black Star setup are not around. The likes of Thomas Partey, Mohamed Salisu, Alexander Djiku, the likes of Abdul Mumin, Kamaldeen Sulemana, and these are key members. And unfortunately, 8 players withdrawn from the squad after they were being called up. 8 players withdrew, and out of that, 7 of them withdrew due to injury concerns. The likes of Inaki William, Alexander Djiku, Jonas Ajete, Ibrahim Sulemana, and the likes, with Joseph Pencil also withdrawing due to personal reasons. And unfortunately, we are meeting Angola with a depleted squad. Majida Shimeru and the likes are all not going to be around. So how should Coach Otto Addo approach the game? Mind you, we are going to be playing a game for the first time with a different backline altogether. The likes of Razak Sinsim of Nations FC had his debut call-up with these 2 games that we are going to be playing. And of course, Terry Egbe, who at a point in time was part of the Under-23 setup that went to Morocco last year during the Under-23 AFCON Nations Cup, is going to be around. Isaac Afu is also around, but this is the second call-up. And then, of course, Emmanuel Entry of Asante Kotoko, who also earned his debut call-up. So how should Coach Otto Addo approach the game? Is it going to be a 3-back? If it's going to be a 3-back, who are the men to step up in that game? It's going to be Terry Egbe, Ali Dusedu, and of course, Razak Simpson has been the man at the back line, or is it going to be Nathaniel Eje? Who are the ones going to be the men to man the wing backs? Is it going to be Gideon Mensah, or is it going to be Kingsley Schindler? How should Coach Otto Addo approach the game with defense? In midfield, we are missing Thomas Partey, we are missing Majida Shimeru, but with Ibrahim Sulemana and Elisha Osu around, and I think it's likely that those guys could be given the opportunity to be the double pivot in that setup. Ernest Nyama we couldn't see much of him during those 2 legs when we played against Sudan. The same also applied to Mohamed Kudus, who was disappointing with regards to that 2 glaring opportunities that he had against Sudan, of which he failed to score that with that opportunity. Jordan Ayew is back after missing out in that. He couldn't start in the second round, the second leg game against Sudan, and it's likely he's going to be the man to captain, unlike when we had that confusion in between the likes when Coach Otto Addo failed to make a very good decision with regards to who is going to step in as the captain of the side. Coach Otto Addo made Mohamed Kudus to be the captain in that double leg figures when we played against Sudan, and it's likely Jordan Ayew will be the man leading the line out. How Coach Otto Addo made that point. Who's going to be the man on the sidelines? It's going to be Fatau, Isahaku, Enes Uyama. It's a tall order. It's a tough game against Angola. And mind you, we failed to win the game in that qualifiers as after 4 rounds of games. And it's definitely going to be a very, very difficult game, very, very tough game against the Angolan team, the Palancas Negras. For them, they are through to the AFCON. After the 4 rounds of games, they've won all and they are topping the group. For me, it's a tough game between the Black Stars of Ghana and then the Palancas Negras of Angola tomorrow in Luanda. And unfortunately for us, should Sudan get a draw in today's game, what it means is Sudan will be back into the AFCON after missing the last time out in Ivory Coast. This has been the podcast channel with Awal. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and let's keep the conversation going on. Thank you.